Hey guys, this is Oracle Daphne. My name is Beth. I am back again for your February 2015 monthly tarot horoscope. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aquarius. As you can see, I am wearing my little frog earrings because frogs are prosperity. I think in the month of February, everybody could use a little bit of financial juju. So I'm sending you financial juju. And as you also can probably tell, I've been kind of battling a cold. As Mary Tyler Moore once said, you know, a cold is 3 days coming, 3 days with you, and 3 days going. And that's kind of where I'm at. It's been coming and it's finally just kind of hitting me. But I know everybody's really wanted these videos out. Everybody's anxious for them. So I'm kind of pushing through to do these videos. So just bear with me because I don't sound like my normal self. But I still have enough juice in the tank to do this. And I've been sipping some really awesome yerba mate through it's a bombilla straw. It's really cool. There's like this straw that has a strainer at the bottom. It's metal. It's awesome. So I'm doing that. And I did already lay out a spread for you guys. And I did shuffle. I had to stop my computer for just a moment. I had gotten a call. And so to where I had actually started was the track that you guys are on is the good fortune and happiness card. So frogs everywhere. It's gonna rain frogs for you. Financial abundance in February. Okay. This is for everyone with their sun, moon, or ascendant in Aquarius again for February 2015. Just in case somebody missed that. Good fortune and happiness. It's the cash. It's the Yankee dollar. It's the coin. It's the big coin. It's one of the best financial cards that I've got. Now, here's the thing. Is you're crossed by the Tower card. So, in February, you're on track to be financially abundant. What's crossing you is this very troubling, intense energy of destruction and unexpected boom, you know, you like my sound effects, kind of thing. When I think of the Tower, I think of out with the old, in with the new. The Tower can also mean doubt and fear. Having doubt and fear. To me, it's something traumatizing. It's a breakup. It's maybe somebody you know that's going through a breakup. Maybe it's a divorce. For those of you who are single, I'm getting some of you are going to have some family issues, family problems, family drama. To me, this feels very family drama oriented. Because this is all about the home, you know? Something's going on in the home, within the family. I feel like it's within the family that is causing some serious upset. That's really pissed you off. And it was not what you wanted, and it was unexpected, and it was, in a way, I already feel like in a way this is already passed. For some of you, it's already passed. By the time you're watching this, you already know what this is. You know because this has happened to you within, you know, the first couple of days of February. It was like February hit, and then boom, shakalaka. I mean, it's just like, you know, you weren't expecting this. And this is causing you to be really pissed off. And Aquarius is not good when Aquarius gets pissed off. This can also mean, Aquarius, that you are pissed off. That there's something going on within your family or with your friends. I feel like it's with the family, some drama, that's pissing you off. And your anger is like lightning, and it's like, you know, it's like, stand back, everybody, stand back. So that's what it feels like to me, you know. I don't feel like it's going to be anything to do with your actual physical home. Some of you may be moving. Some of you may be traveling. Go slowly, carefully when you do travel. I just feel like more like it's drama. It's family. It's family drama. That's it. It's unfortunate because, I mean, and some of you are going to be going through a breakup. I mean, to me, this is the breakup divorce card. So for those of you, or like in a big, big fight, for those of you who aren't dealing with family crap, this is like a big fight with your spouse. It's epic. The thing about this is that the rest of the reading seems very, very, very good. So despite the fact that this has happened, and it may seem epic at the time, and it may seem like, why the fuck is this happening? That's going to be your attitude, you know. You will get past this. This too shall pass, and you will move on to some better times, and you will be in a better frame of mind in the future, okay? Sort of going into the middle to the end of February, things will have shifted, and it's almost like, it feels almost like this will seem at the time like an epic thing, but in the end, it'll be just like a little blip. You won't even remember. Like, it's swift, sudden, traumatic, boom, and then it's done. And you're going to move on from it. That's my feeling. Now, the foundation here is that you need to get more sleep. You need to get more rest, and you need to have more peace of mind. You know, this is you staying up late, watching too many YouTube videos here, you know, the mind, energy, or this is you just getting really confused about things, overthinking, overanalyzing. This is you getting better from being sick. Some of you maybe weren't well towards the end of January, or you're like me right now and you're struggling with a cold and, you know, you need to get better. In the distant past, I feel like you were sick. Some of you were sick and just not feeling well and just being, you know, you were just in bed. Others, some of you are needing to just have a better sleep schedule. You know, if you're like me, I had some wild, crazy kids this weekend party until like 1:30, like every single morning, like Friday night and Saturday night. And it was just like, I couldn't go to bed. I couldn't really sleep. How can you sleep through that kind of craziness, you know? Upstairs neighbors, you know? So this is also in the distant past where, and I feel like it colors the whole thing, you know? In the distant past, many, many moons ago, you weren't sleeping. Maybe you were very, very stressed out and you needed to get more sleep, but maybe you couldn't. You know, maybe you tried to get more sleep. Maybe you stayed in bed and you're like, oh, I really just want to sleep, but you couldn't. I'm feeling like you need to take some valerian for some reason. Valerian's coming through to me. Valerian tincture. Chamomile would also be good. You need to like de-stress. Lavender would be good. Sage would be good. If you got, you know, like mugwort would be really good to help you sleep. And I'm going to show you something actually really interesting. Okay, so I do this, and this could be very helpful to some of you who are having a difficult time sleeping. You see, what I do is I take these little pebbles, like little stones. They don't have to be anything in particular. I don't even remember what this one is. It might be citrine, it might be something else. There's also this one, which is, I think, quartz. And it's got a little seahorse design on it, something like that. Any tumbled like stones, you put them around the edge of your bed or just underneath your bed, okay? And they will help you sleep. You'll feel like heavier when you go to bed, and it'll promote the sleep. It's because it's what it is, it's an offering to the god Morpheus, the god of sleep. And so when you do this, Morpheus loves these little stones. So you put these little stones out for him and he will help you sleep. So very important to do that. I do that, and I don't usually have trouble sleeping. Recently it was because my crazy neighbors upstairs. It's impossible. But I'm talking for those of you who have tried everything, you know. I also think some of you need to get some sleep machines where they're like, it's like soothing music. You can buy them online on Amazon for, I don't know, $20 or something like that, where they, you know, soft music, doing maybe guided meditation before you sleep. I don't know, for some of you, sleep is like a real issue right now. Rest also. It's not just sleep, it's rest. Feeling rested. Waking up and feeling like you've got energy. Feeling like you can go conquer the world. It's you versus the world, you know? In the recent past, you got the, I call this the do not worry card. The little girl who is taking care of her 4 stuffed animals. And this is, you know, a mother, someone who's taking care of her kids, someone who maybe has a lot of animals, is taking care of their animals. Maybe they have, you know, kids and animals, and they're on diaper duty as well as kitty litter duty and mopping the floor duty as well. So I mean, it could be all of the above that you're in this is in the recent past that you were doing. To me, I think of this as someone who's really focused on just taking care of like the everyday stuff. This is someone who's focused on just, you know, laundry, dishes, and grocery shopping, and really doesn't really give a shit what the world, what's happening with the world, you know. You need to have more fun. That's the thing. In the recent past, you weren't really having much fun. You were so busy maybe taking care of your family, making sure everybody was fed, that you didn't really focus on going out, and you didn't focus on maybe dressing up once a week and going out to get a glass of wine somewhere, or you weren't thinking about things like that. And it's important to be open-minded too. This card is about being closed-minded, being so worried about financial stuff, being so worried about making sure of taking care of everybody, make sure everybody's fed, that you start to have like tunnel vision. Start to have this tunnel vision, you know, where you don't see anything else, and all you're concentrating is, okay, breakfast, lunch, dinner, diapers, you know, feedings, diapers, things like that. And so it needs to be where you open your mind up again and be like, okay, the world's a bigger place than just laundry and dishes. The world is, it's not about the mundane stuff. You need to transcend that, like get into a schedule so that you have things organized. Don't do things the hard way. If you can do things easier, do things easier, you know. I always used to say, I have an aunt, and I used to tell her, why are you cooking meals from scratch every single day for the family? You know, make it every Friday night you order pizza, or you make it, you know, maybe once a week you get takeout, you know, Thai food or something, you know. I mean, it doesn't have to be every single meal that you have to cook has to be homemade from scratch, I'm a huge fan of organic food and healthy food and cooking at home, but if you're running a household, you need to be a little bit more like, if your time is limited because you're running a household and you're maybe working, you just really shouldn't be concerned. You shouldn't be forcing yourself to come home and cook things from scratch every single day. It's too much pressure, you know. I always say these are the people that need to get a housekeeper too. If you're cleaning and cooking all day, all night, that's all you do. That's not what the universe wants from you. The universe wants you to transcend the mundane to get to a higher spiritual level. So you're not doing, I guess, what you're here to do when you're just focused on that stuff. Going on about that, I'm sorry, but I don't know why I sometimes go on about these things. Now, the good part is you guys got the sex card, okay? This is the good. This is love, romance, bliss, and happiness, and you could see these two characters aren't wearing much. Aquarius, okay, for those of you who like someone, there's chemistry. It's sizzle, 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 okay? between the two of you. There's something there, okay? For those of you who are married, maybe you're having a reconnection with your spouse. Maybe it's, you know, maybe you guys get it on for the first time in a really long time, you know, maybe it feels good, and maybe you're like, we should do this more often, you know. Maybe, you know, you're in a relationship and it is really good for you. Maybe it is what you have always wanted, okay, which is, it's full of love, it's romance, it's bliss, it's happiness. Now, it's the whole ball of wax in a relationship. It doesn't necessarily mean commitment, but it can, okay? I feel like you're strongly pulled towards somebody. Maybe you have the hots for somebody. For those of you who are single, maybe you have the strong hots for somebody. This is also Kundalini. I've been saying that word. I really like that word, Kundalini. This is that energy, that beautiful passion, love, desire, sex energy, which a lot of people are so shy about. But this is super important, okay? This is the creation energy. This is the love energy too. This is it can't be put on the back burner anymore. I feel for you, Aquarius, you're getting to a point where you're realizing, if you're single, that it's time to put yourself out there and find love again. You're getting to a point where it's just like, you can't, if you haven't had sex for a while, you need to get it on. You know, you have that Kundalini fire again. You're fired up. You're ready to go. You know, buy a box of condoms. It's time, you know. People, if you are dating, I will say, for those of you who are single and are dating, watch out for this character. Don't sleep with him too soon, okay? Get to know him a little bit more. Make sure that he's in it for the long haul if you want a relationship, because he might not be in it for the commitment. He may be in it for the sex, predominantly. This is a hot, passionate love affair as well. It can be a love affair. Some of you may be sleeping with someone who's in a relationship, or you may have the hots for somebody who's in a relationship. And just be on your guard about that. You know, if you're doing that, just know that it's really important for you to take a step back from the relationship and see it for what it really is. To me, this is a very awesome card. Really, really awesome. For those of you who aren't in a relationship with anybody and you're like, I'm not intending to get in a relationship with anybody, it can also be a good financial card. I feel like you have two very good financial cards. You've got this good fortune and happiness card, and then you got the 10 of Cups, which is also wealth. Be sure, watch your spending. Watch your spending, but to me, it feels like, you know, February is a very good financial month. Okay, so what you don't see coming is your heart is going to be melting. The end of winter is coming, and spring is nearly here, which is the truth. This is what this card is all about. It's all about springtime. This is star power. This is in relationship. The heart is melting. This is clear water. This is, I think of the Alps in Switzerland. This is mountain streams. You know, you think of in the springtime, the mountains, all the ice on the mountains melts and it turns into these beautiful streams. And it's just a beautiful energy. And I feel like Aquarius, this fire, maybe it's a fire sign. Could be a fire sign. For some reason, I don't know why. They may have like an ascendant fire. It could be also, I think of it, there's a lot of water here. So, maybe this is you and somebody else that is Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces male that have some of that in their chart. I think of you as the water bearer. Generally, this can be two water signs. Aquarius, you may have also some strong water in your chart, some strong Pisces, some strong Cancer, some strong Scorpio. This could be you and that other person. And they are melting your heart. They are going to melt your heart. You're going to feel you're going to feel beautiful, which is really awesome. I just got that. That's going to be awesome for you. If you're already in a relationship, you may just be looking forward to the spring and not feeling so like, I feel like not feeling so tired and stressed and worried. You kind of you need that spring energy to kind of warm you up. And that's coming. So I feel like that's good. That's going to be good for you. In the position of your emotions, you've got the determination card, okay? This is like you're fighting something. You are determined to win on something, and you are not going to let up until you do. This is maybe somebody who's crossed your path that has pissed you off. Maybe this is, guess Aquarius do have legal issues. A legal issue that you're fighting. This could be just like, I feel like some kind of corporate battle. Could be a court battle. The word corporate and court kind of come to me. Maybe it's, some of you maybe are fighting like some unemployment issues. I don't know why that's coming to me too. Insurance. You're going in and you're going to go for the jugular and you're going to win because you are that determined. It's one of the victory cards. It is a victory card. It's going to make you feel good when you win. Aquarians are very determined. They are very willful individuals. When they want something, there is no doubt in their mind that they'll get it. There isn't. They'll go in and they'll fight for it and they'll win. And they'll do it every time. Because they yield this sword of truth. See, he or she is carrying the sword, okay? It's hard to see because my light in here is not that good. But they're carrying a sword. And this sword is the sword of truth. And Aquarians have that tongue, that sword, energy. And then, okay, so what's coming in from the outside is you've got this support card. I think of this as the partnership card, where if you're a male Aquarius, you're really supporting this female in your life. This could be your sister. This could be a friend. You're in the position of supporting that person, maybe on an emotional level, maybe just in the pursuit of their dreams, and what they're going for. It's interesting. It doesn't have to be. I feel like it may be a Cancer female for you Aquarian males, or somebody, maybe even a Virgo too, or a Pisces. This is also working as a team. Aquarians make really good team players, and they're leaders, but they also could be great as part of a team. So this is teamwork. This is either a partnership, a business partnership, a relationship that's a really good partner, somebody that's just helpful to you. This is working together with someone in a very helpful way. Female Aquarius is, this could be a male coming in, a new, energy, a new person coming in, and they are very, very supportive of you. Very helpful to you, wanting to be there for you, wanting to do for you, wanting to help you. Aquariuses don't generally like asking for help. Same with the Capricorn. So if you're Aquarius and you've got a Cap, like kind of like me, or you're, you got some Capricorn energy, you probably don't like asking for help. But this guy makes it so, makes it so that you feel comfortable. Makes it feel like it's effortless, in the relationship. The relationship feels effortless. It feels like just very easy. And the thing about this partnership card is that in a magical kingdom, these people would trade places. So he'd lift her up and then she'd lift him up because, she is a strong woman. So it's not a one-way street here. So it's not like if you're a male Aquarius, it's not you're doing all the lifting. No. She's going to help you too. She supports you too. It's a partnership. It's 50-50. This is also being very creative and artistic. Some of you who have natural creative abilities with music, with writing, with art. The word painting comes to mind. Some of you are artists. This is you being supported in your artwork. Maybe your husband supports you while you do your artwork. Maybe he's the breadwinner. He goes out on, he has a full-time job while you stay home and you do your artwork, or vice versa. Maybe you go to work and your partner is the artist, and you support him, Aquarians don't really care. I'm going to get tingle on that. Aquarians don't really care about roles that much in a relationship. They kind of morph and kind of change, and they kind of just go with the flow when it comes to that kind of thing. They don't care if they have to support somebody else, because generally an Aquarius won't pick somebody where they're giving all the time. They need to have somebody who can give back to them, unless they have some self-esteem issues, or they have some unworthiness issues, like underlying, where they're giving all the time. But even then, they typically will choose a partner that will support them in the end, no matter what. So it's very important for Aquarius to have that. And if you don't have that, that is what you're looking for. Okay, that's what's coming in. Maybe you're not resonating with it right now. You're going, well, I don't know what she's talking about. I haven't met this person yet. Show me this person, Oracle Daphne. Show it to me now, But you'll meet this person. If you haven't yet, you will meet this person. And it's a positive energy. The universe is supporting you right now. Good for business partnerships. Really good for business also. Improvements in business. Business, to me, feels like it's on the upswing. February, and it's just going to continue to pick up. February, March, April, May, and your business is going to continue to grow. If you have your own business, this is really good news for you. I feel like, excuse me, I feel like, yeah, you're going to go far. You're going to go really far in your business. And interesting I say that because the next card is the Star card. And the next card is all about going the full mile. This is everything you can dream of: magic, music, beauty, to be a movie star, a music star, to be famous, to come into your own power. Okay? February is a good time for you guys. I mean, aside from this tower issue, which I feel like is a family issue, or could be a relationship of some sort. Maybe you're one of your friends, or maybe you got into a fight with somebody outside, the grocery store. Maybe you suddenly got really, really mad, at your mom or something. It was just, boom, it just kind of happened. After that, to me, February is a great financial time. It's also a good time to do a lot of things with music. Maybe you do go to a concert, or maybe you do start picking up your music again. Maybe you play the guitar, or you maybe play the piano, or maybe because this is a girl who plays the piano. So someone out there is, I feel like, a concert pianist. If you are, message me. I'd love to talk to you. But this is also realizing your own, because she is looking. I feel like this is the mirror. This is a mirror, and she's looking into this mirror, and she sees this star, but the star is her. Now, she doesn't even realize the star is her. It's like she's looking through this portal, and in that portal is a mirror to the heavens, and she sees the stars. And it's interesting because I just feel like super, super awesome when it's a clear night and I can see the stars. I just feel like this connection, and that's what's kind of happening in February, in this time. This year. This is a time where the stars and the heavens are blessing you. Okay, the universe is blessing you. They are sending you so much love and so many blessings that you are going to become more than you are. If not famous, very, very well known. Okay. This is a time where a lot of people discover you. A lot of people figure out who you really are. It's just a great card. And this may mean, you're focused on, putting your music out there. You're focused on things to do with art again. I feel like there's a lot of musicians and artists that are Aquarians, and this is for you guys. I mean, this reading really resonates as far as you guys. This is a great creative time. being inspired by music. Artists, you know, who do painting and drawing and the fine arts like that, you may be inspired by music. You know, listen to more music. Musicians, you may be inspired by more painting and drawing, you know, or going to a gallery or something like that. This is a very magical time. This is a special time. February is very, very magical for you. So don't let it slip through your fingers, you know. Do something either with music, do something with art, get out there and maybe kind of rejoin the artist community that's around you. Now, this is where it gets interesting, is the outcome is the waiting card, the patience card. Now, it all comes down to these two cards, because there's certain cards in the deck that link up, okay? And this is what you're waiting on. You're waiting on this. You're waiting on this real relationship. You're waiting for this to come to fruition. That's what you're waiting on. Male Aquariuses, you're waiting for something real, maybe a real romance, something that's going to fulfill you. Real love. You're waiting on that. Ladies, there may be a guy who's waiting on you to make the first move, you know, or maybe a guy who's waiting for things to change in their life, or there's just an element of waiting. Ladies, maybe you're waiting on a guy, maybe to come back, or maybe to be in your life, maybe for this to happen. Maybe, ladies, you're waiting for this to happen. Maybe there's chemistry, but it hasn't happened yet, and you're just like, well, when the hell is this going to happen? Let's get it on. I really want to get it on right now, and for some reason, it's not happening either in the way that you want or the time. It's taking longer than expected. Maybe you guys did have a hot night, or maybe you do have hot chemistry and all that potential is there, but it hasn't actually developed yet, and maybe you're waiting on it for it to develop. Guys, I feel like for you, it's more about just waiting for, maybe you're waiting on a girl to call you. Maybe you're waiting on something to happen with the person that you like, you know. It's also, it may not even have to do with relationships. It may just have to do with the fact that you're waiting on a lot of things in your life, and you're impatient. You're impatient because you're just like, when is this going to happen? You know, when are things going to happen? And I feel like female Aquariuses too, maybe you're just going, when the hell is all this shit that I've been waiting on going to come to fruition, you know? Maybe it's the whole thing. Maybe Aquariuses are waiting on a relationship of some sort. Maybe they're waiting on their finances to be better, which I feel like they will, because February is a huge good financial time for you. The relationship will develop. It's just going to take some time. Maybe you're focused on health stuff, and you're like, when am I going to get better? When am I going to feel better? When am I going to have that energy, you know, that you've wanted, that you've needed for so long? And it's going to take more time for that. Maybe there's other things, like I said, legal issues, or things that are kind of in, you know, paperwork. I don't know, like there's some maybe corporate issue, work-related issues that you're waiting on. Maybe you're waiting on finding a job, or maybe you're waiting on going back to school. Maybe you're waiting for some financial aid to come in. You know, there is that impatience there to have things. Your ducks need to be in a row. Maybe they're not, and you really want them to be. But the thing is you need to be patient. February is not necessarily the time for all these things to complete. And I always say, you know, to people, life is not a perfect experience. Life is not about completing all of these things and having the ducks in a row so then you can be happy. It's important to be happy in the moment and every single day doing things that make you happy. That is very, very important. On that note, I think that's all for now. I will be back. I'm going to try to do a February 14th Valentine's Day love Horoscope. I haven't decided if I'm going to yet. So don't get your hopes up, but stay tuned for more. I'll be back. If you would like a private reading, feel free to email me, elizabetholson31@gmail.com. I accept PayPal payments, and I'm doing, I do 1 or 2 hour readings. However, I am doing a combination of tarot plus cord cutting session, which is about 90 minutes, and it's $100. And then, so for, I charge $75 per hour. So for a 1 hour session, it would just be $75. For a 2 hour session would be $150, and then for the cord cutting it would be $100, and that's about 90 minutes. That's also with the tarot as well. And I am still doing special year-long readings to kind of do an overview. For $250, I go through basically the entire year of 2015. I know we're kind of going into February, and so this will probably be the last month that I'm doing that. But it would go through February of 2016 as well, so you get your money's worth there. So anyways, I wish you guys all the best. Send you big hugs, big kisses, and I will talk to you guys again soon. All right, thank you. Take care.